and welcome to Better Minecraft. Today we will be working on a sort of dangerous habitat, as the animal we are going to be making it for is an aggressive mob. So we are still in the season of winter, and I know I said last episode I wanted to do a winter mob, but then I looked through the animal dictionary and found something out that I think will be really useful for us. So the mob we are going to be making an enclosure for today is this anaconda. So it's an aggressive snake, and I've already come across one in a swamp, so I know where at least one is. But in here, you can make a lasso out of their skin that they shed, and it seems like this lasso will be really useful for us because it says it can be thrown to capture any mob, including hostiles, similar to the lead. However, the vine lasso cannot be tied to fences like the lead, so I don't really know exactly what that means, if it's just like you lasso the mob and then it's like in the lead and then you can transport it, but it does say that it is quite useful in transporting aggressive mobs. So I think that'll be useful, especially since a lot of the mobs we are going to be making enclosures for are probably going to be more aggressive and hostile. So let me take you guys over to the swamp where I found the anaconda at. So welcome to the spot that I got the calcite from. That is like 4,000 blocks away from our home. And if we head down this way, we will come across a swamp, and hopefully the anaconda is still there. I haven't been over here in a while, so I don't know if it's still here, but when I first came across the swamp, I saw it. It was really scary, and so I decided to just stay away from it. But I'm really interested in seeing it again. Oh, is it gonna snow? Oh, it's snowing. Are we ever gonna see the anaconda now? Snow is done, and there's snow everywhere now. But luckily, it's not at our base. Now we need to find this anaconda. I feel like it was over here in this front part. Ooh, there's a structure. Oh, there it is! Hello! He's slithering towards me. So that's the anaconda. Oh, he's still slithering towards me. So we will come back for him when we are ready for him. Let's go check out that structure. Ooh. Some decent stuff. And now, so we don't have to come back, I'm gonna go ahead and grab some stuff from the swamp. So I'm gonna grab some blue orchids. We'll grab some mud, lily pads, and some sugarcane. I kind of want to put the anaconda in a hole or something for now. That way we know where he is. So I'm going to make a little box for him. And I'm going to go 3 high, just because I don't know how, like, if he can climb. I'm going to set my spawn in case we die. Oh boy, where'd he go? This is not good. Not having eyes on the anaconda. I'm scared. But it's fine, because if we die, it's no big deal. Oh, there he is. Okay, I need to just quickly pick him up. Okay. Okay. Ooh! Okay, I picked him up. Oh, he's so little now. Okay, and then put him in there. Regeneration. What? He's got regeneration? I mean, I guess that's good. Okay, that wasn't too scary. That was successful. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, a little house. We'll definitely take all the bookshelves, because we do need to, at some point, get an enchanting table set up. Let's head home now. Okay, I just found something out, maybe. I don't know, I haven't tested it, but on this soul lantern, it says slot belt. I wonder if we can attach this somewhere. Oh, belt. Can we put this on here? We can! So then we can just have a light everywhere we go. Okay, I want to test it with this lantern. Whoa, we got a little lantern on our belt. I don't know if this is good for, like, just always having it. Also, it is snowing, meaning there's gonna be snow everywhere. Look at this, now we can, like, see everywhere we go. Now what I want to do before we start getting our anaconda habitat set up, I want to go and make a wheat farm, because we have some wheat seeds. It does say fertile season summer and autumn, and we're in winter right now, so hopefully it will still grow. But if not, we will have the wheat farm set up for whenever it does grow. Maybe we'll do it like back here in this little forest. So just get rid of this grass up here. And we're gonna need to make a place for some water. And it's gonna end up freezing. So we gotta place a torch. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we fill this in. And then we can put our wheat seeds down. We're gonna start with just wheat. At some point, I might want to extend to more crops because we have a lot of different crops we can grow. That way, at some point, we can actually start cooking and learning how to make food and all that. There we go. We'll have our nice wheat field at some point, hopefully growing. And I'm not sure if I want to make like an actual pen for cows. So for now, to save time, we're going to just start with a temporary one. And at some point, if we feel like making them an actual habitat, then we can do that. I think I'm going to use the palisades this time. And we'll just put it over here with the wheat field. That way they're together. Yeah, I think that'll work for now. And we'll place some torches. And now we actually have to find some cows, which I don't think there are any cows around our base. So we're gonna have to hope that there's some somewhere else. I don't think I've been here before. Whoa, this is crazy. The world has ended, just empty and quiet. Darkness and ruins have come upon us. Only what remains is the lost explorer such as yourself who is reading this. But what I can tell you is that the world will never be the same as it once was. Oh, how the beautiful structures of the past away over time. Thank you, book, I guess. This is a really cool building, though. So apparently cows just don't exist in this world by our house. So I'm gonna resort to getting some sheep because I've seen some sheep around. And then hopefully if we ever need leather or something, we can just kill any cows that we see whenever we end up adventuring out. So there should be some sheep over here. Oh, here's one. Do you have a friend? Oh, he does have a friend. Now I just need to get you guys home. Transporting sheep into a pen while wearing my sheep plushie backpack. Alright, and now there. And now we somewhat have a food source set up. So over here I have cleared out a spot and outlined where I want to have this pen. So I'm doing it over here. I didn't want it super close to our base, but at the same time I kind of wanted it close to our base. That way if the anaconda sheds its skin, we will be able to just run over and grab it. We're gonna do walls similar to what we did for the gorillas, except I want to use this edge cut oak log just to give it some variety. So we're gonna use some cobblestone, mossy cobblestone, and then this edge cut oak log, and I want to take it up 4 blocks. Yeah, so we'll do it like that, and then these walls will be 3 high. We're gonna have our fence gate here. And then over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're gonna have some oak palisades and the oak banister. So that's gonna be the front of the pen. That way we can look in and see again. And then I'm just going to go around and add some of the oak logs in here, just randomly. And then we're gonna take all of those up 5. Alright, don't mind the snow, but I want to put some oak fences on the top of all of these logs. The reason being is since the anaconda is kind of a dangerous mob, I feel like these kind of on top of it give kind of a dangerous look to it. I don't know why. I just think it would fit the vibe of here. But yeah, I'm gonna do it like that. I'm gonna have to put them on when we build the rest of the walls up. because I can't reach them up there. So we'll do that. But for now, we will go in and see what type of cobblestone and mossy cobblestone we want to use. We want something that kind of gives off the dangerous impression. This one looks good, the etched cobblestone bricks. So we're gonna do that. And we're gonna get the same one for the mossy cobblestone as well. So let's see how this looks together. Ooh, I like that. I don't really think it gives the swamp vibe, but I think the mossy cobblestone does a good job at bringing the swamp in. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get those walls done while it's snowing. That way you guys don't have to look at the really bad snow. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'll be back when it is done. And now the walls are done. I also decided to add some cobblestone in the mix just to give it another texture, as well as I added some cobblestone stairs in the walls to add some holes. I thought it could be cool to have some holes in the walls, as if the wall was broken in a few places. But now we can get started on decorating the inside. So we need to make this look like a swamp. The first thing I want to do is add a pond. One, because swamps have a lot of water in them, but also I think adding a pond first is always a good thing to do because it shows you how much space you have left after adding the pond. So I want to make this kind of a big pond since swamps are mainly just water. I probably want to have a little bit of room at the entrance. That way we're not like falling in the water. Maybe we should move it over a little bit so it's not fully in the center. Okay, that might be a good size. And we'll use whatever is left of this vein mining iron shovel. Oh no, that was a little too much. I feel like the swamp waters are usually more shallow, so I'm gonna do another layer down, but not as much, so just like a little bit. I think we'll get some sand for the no. Yeah, I feel like swamp waters are always just dirt and clay. So maybe we can see if we can get some clay to put at the bottom. Oh no, it's gonna snow again. Unless it's not snowing anymore. Oh my goodness, it's not snowing anymore. Yay! The snow is getting washed away! It's not winter anymore. Okay, I'm happy. I'm okay with the rain now. Alright, we got 23 blocks of clay, so I'm just gonna go in here and place some. And now we can add some water in here to fill the pond and also turn all of this grass into dirt. Now we've got some lily pads we can add in here. You know, I kind of want to add a tree to this water. I feel like sometimes trees spawn in swamps, like in the middle of the water. Okay, I think we're gonna go with that. And then we'll add some lily pads around here, fill it in. And then we need to add some vines to this tree because swamp trees always have vines on them. Now I'm gonna go and add some path blocks. And then later on adding coarse dirt in the mix of it, just like we did for the gorilla pen. All right, we got the path blocks in. So now let's add the coarse dirt. So I'm just gonna go and break where I think I want to put the coarse dirt. I want to add some mud in here as well because we did get that from the swamp. So I'm gonna put some of it around the pond and just do a few patches of it around. And now I'm going to add some sugarcane around the pond. This will also be good because now we have a spot for sugarcane to grow. I also have some moss carpet, so we can place some of this around in spots. I guess now we'll add some orchids around here because the orchids are definitely what are gonna bring the swamp feeling in here. And of course, some bone meal. And there we have our anaconda pen. Now that the pen is done, we need to actually transport our anaconda to its pen, which is also like 4,000 blocks away. And I think we're actually going to have to travel there instead of using the waystone. But let's see if we can pick this guy up. Okay, we got him. Whoa, wait a second. What? Is there like multiple of it? Must have been something weird that happened. Like a glitch. He's kind of small now. I want to see if we can go through the portal. I doubt we can because we can't really use like our hands or anything. This is also going to be the scary thing because what if it places it down? I honestly have no idea how we're going to transport this home. All right, let's hope. Nope. Whoa, I took half of him. This guy is scary. I don't even know if this guy attacks us or not. I'm just terrified of picking him up and stuff. I kind of want to test it, if he will attack us. Do you attack me? Yep, he does. Ow! Ow! Stop it! Oh, what a nice first death. An anaconda. Now I'm just gonna run this way and hope that we can get home through land and we don't have to cross the water at all, since we cannot take him in a boat because we can't get in a boat with him and we can't lead a boat. I want to try to run as much as possible, that way we don't have to place the anaconda down too much, but maybe if there's like a fence or something I can put him in while I sleep. This is the raid area. I accidentally started a raid over here by accident. I'm gonna place the anaconda down here, and then I'm gonna run inside, sleep, and then get back to business. This is probably a bad idea, because now there's a loose anaconda out there. Whoa! Not again, not again, not again, not again! Stay away from me! Stay away. Get away from me! So yeah, anacondas, am I right? So it looks like when they attack you first, that's like them wrapping around you, and then they just keep killing you. Okay, if I read the wiki correctly, we should be able to pacify the anaconda by feeding it raw chicken. I don't know what pacify means, but I'm hoping that means that we will be able to like have it not attack us, and that would be amazing because then we can not have to worry about like it being dangerous and all of that. Whoa, look at that guy. Whoa. That explains why there's always leads in the water. That guy looked different from the trident one though. That's cool. Alright, we're almost to our stuff. We just have to go this way and then we will be with the anaconda. I'm kind of scared, but I think our plan will work. Gotta take a look at our surroundings and find where this anaconda is. I'm like terrified of this anaconda. He's all the way down there. Okay, I got him. Oh. Okay. I think he's in the boat though. He's nice! And I'm gonna test. Okay, we can lead him, and he's pretty fast. So we might be able to lead him and then we get in the boat. Unless we can get in the boat with him now. Okay, perfect. This is how we're gonna get home. So I'm gonna transport this guy home and then I will see you guys there. I have officially made it home with the anaconda. This was probably one of the worst travels I have ever done transporting an animal, because apparently the pacifying the anaconda is only temporary. So I would feed the anaconda the raw chicken, it would get in the boat, well, I would get in the boat with it, and then a few minutes later, it would kill me. And so I would get sent back to spawn, and then I had to travel all the way back to the boat, feed it another raw chicken, and then get back in the boat with it. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. But we finally made it home, and after all the deaths I encountered, we got our first snake skin, which is really cool because we only need one more until we can get the lasso. So let's feed it another raw chicken, get it out of the boat, and take it to its new habitat. This also means we're probably going to have to make a chicken farm at some point, because we're gonna need a lot of raw chicken if we want to get in here. But now we'll put you in there. We'll come in here with you and move you over a little bit into the center. And there you go, your brand new home. I hope you love it. Leave down below a name for our anaconda, because he needs a name, because honestly I think he's the coolest animal we have right now. I also want to get a few of our sheep, that way we can see if we can get another snake skin. Place him there, and get him! Whoa! That is so cool. Alright, let's grab another one, because I think you need to do it like 3 or 4 times? He can go in the hollow- wait, no, never mind, that's just his tail. For a minute I thought he went through the hollow log, I was like, what? Alright, front row seats. Whoa! And now you can watch it go through his stomach. Snakeskin! Thank you, sir. I'm gonna move you back over here. And hopefully he cannot escape, or that will be really scary. Alright, let's go make this lasso, because I'm so excited to see what it does. This is the whole reason I got the anaconda. I guess we'll test it, what should we test it on? There should be like a raccoon or something around here. Wait a second, it's the bluebird. Oh, I think I missed. Ooh, I got him! I think this is the bluebird that was in there. I think he finally escaped. You're not escaping. Get back in there. So it's not really what I thought it would be, but it seems like you can just, like, lasso the mobs. And with the anaconda in its new habitat, this is unfortunately going to conclude this episode of Better Minecraft. I hope you guys did enjoy, and make sure to comment below what name we should name the anaconda. And of course, if you did enjoy, make sure to subscribe down below and join us on our adventures. But until then, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!